Last time out, we qualified from our Copa Libertadores group stage to go through into the second round. We're taking on a team from Venezuela who I've not heard of before, which I'm going to assume is a good thing, as hopefully it means we'll win. But before we play that game, we have the small matter of the opening phase of the league season to play out. The game against Ayacucho, which we were 2-0 up in, and it didn't last long because we ended up losing it 3-2, which was not the ideal scenario. And so with one game to go in the opening phase of the league season, things sat like this. We were top of the pile on 15 points, but Ayacucho, who had just beaten us, could also go top of the pile if we slipped up. Cusco have played all 8 games, so they cannot go ahead of us because they're third right now, but if we lose and Ayacucho lose by significant enough, then Bamba or Binacional could come through and actually overtake us if the goal difference swing is big enough. And we've certainly not been helped out with injuries to James Fotheringuiz, Brendan Naranjo and Tuesta. But as we lined up at home in front of a packed capacity stadium, we took on Binacional. I'm nervy. You know, all we have to do is win, but you know, in these situations, which we've had quite a few of in this save, we usually bottle it. But hopefully as Sandoval brings the ball forward, he's going to find someone in the middle to just put the ball onto their head and score a goal off the post. Come on, Vinicius Popo, into Chelly. Let's get a nice ball forward to someone who can win it in the air. Not a defender, that would be quite poor. And now here come Binacional on a bit of a counter-attack. Luckily, we are there to sweep up any sort of danger. And Juan Beltran down to Sandoval could maybe get this ball into the area on a bit of a counter-attack. Sandoval doing ever so well to get it down to the corner flag. Cross to Vinicius Popo is in the back of the net. And that's his 14th of the season. A second goal would really make me feel a lot more comfortable though. You know, we're deep in the second half now, and I just want to get another goal so I can sit back and relax basically. And hopefully Torrejon is not going to get on the end of that one. Keeper collects it, and Binacional have a chance to counter-attack right now. Hopefully we win it in the air, which we don't. Polar is through, and is this going to be a goal for Binacional? I mean, hopefully not. Although they are... Oh, close. Don't let them score. Don't let them score. Please don't let them score. Okay, well, we're now in a very precarious situation. We are still top as it stands right now on 16 points as we're drawing because Ayacucho are losing 1-0 to Bamba, so they both go on to 15 points, but that could change very quickly. We need to get back winning this game to guarantee things for us right now as Rossell gets the ball out wide. Come on, get this one in the middle, swing it in nicely towards Carpio to Chelly. Come on. Okay, back up to 18 points. Things are looking good. 10 minutes to go. We're looking like we're going to face off against Cienciano. That's a game we can win. Just get the game over with, please. And breathe. We've won. Okay, we've won our group. So it wasn't just a success because we won the game. It was also a success because there was a bumper crowd of 9,500 for a fan day. Hopefully a lot of these guys come back. And so with the final against Cienciano in a few days' time, we are going to be missing a couple of players. Aaron Sanchez is one of them with a suspension, and the second is Juan Alvarado, also with a suspension. And we're also going to be without Aaron Sanchez for our cup runs in June, as him and Uriel Chelly are both called up to the Copa America team for Peru. Congratulations to them. As long as they're back in time for the Copa Libertadores, I don't mind them leaving. And now we've got this opening stage of the season final, which I'll be honest, I'm not overly confident about because Cienciano had a pretty decent start to the season. And they're on the attack right now and have won a penalty, for goodness sake. So 8 minutes into this game, we need Castillo to make a big save here, and he's not done it. And I feel like that penalty is going to give Cienciano an awful lot of confidence now heading further into this game. Although Vinicius Popo picks up the loose ball into Sandoval, who races down the wing, back into Gonzalez Vigil, who cuts it back across to Carpio, who gets us back in the game almost immediately. Well, actually 10 minutes later, but it was the next highlight and it felt immediate to me. But actually immediately after that goal, they've just scored one in the 18th minute. It's a very good goal. And now I'm getting concerned that we're not going to get back in this game at all. And the second half is going to be a really big uphill battle as Chelly on the ball. Gets it back to Rosselli, who can put a ball into the middle. He does. Gonzalez Vigil over the bar. I mean, look at these match stats. There are 2 shots on target. One's a penalty, one's a wonder goal. They've both gone in. Oh, it's so frustrating. Hopefully we get a nice interception from this defensive throw-in and we do something with it, and that's not what I'm talking about. No, Cordoba's through. Is it 3 shots on target and 3 goals? It's 3 shots on target, but Castillo's actually made a bloody save. I think we need to sort of just lump some players forward now, essentially, because this is not going to plan right now. I can't believe this. 80 minutes gone in the game, 20 shots we've had, and we're not doing anything. Are we actually going to lose this? Please no. Come on, one final highlight for us, maybe Vinicius Popo, Carpio, across to Sandoval. I think it's offside, doesn't matter, hit the bloody crossbar anyway. Didn't want to win it anyway, doesn't matter. Didn't want to win it. I'm all about the overall league table anyway, and we're top of that by 3 points, and that's all that matters to me. It wasn't all doom and gloom though, because we did set a new record attendance of 21,617, which is not bad going. And if we are trying to look at some positives, some of our young players are actually picking up some decent personality traits from all the mentoring right now, apart from Sanchez, who's really gone backwards. Then all of a sudden our new 6'6" centre-back John Rojas came to me saying he wants to go out on loan because he's not getting enough first team football. And that's true, because I accidentally signed 6 non-Peruvian players rather than 5, so he's the one that didn't make the cut. I told him he's more than welcome to go out on loan, but first of all he's got to play 2 games for us. The Cup doesn't have the foreign player rule, so he could play in the first 2 rounds of the Cup before going out on loan. The first round we won 3-1. And despite 32 shots against Bamba, it was our first shot of the game, which gave us the 1-0 victory in the second round of the Cup. Following that, John Rojas went out on loan to a club in his native Venezuela. But it wasn't just him complaining. Juan Tuesta also complaining about playing time and wants to go out on loan, but I told him he couldn't go. He was very hurt by that and his agent was absolutely furious with me, but in the end I've just left them feeling confrontational as I've said he has to stay at the club. The quarterfinals of the Cup came around, we drew 1-1 and in penalties Municipal missed one, so we won. Luckily the semi-finals were a much easier affair as we won 2-0, setting us up nicely for a final which will be today's feature game. We're now in July as well, which is the mid-season transfer window, and I feel like we need to make a couple of additions to the team, notably on the left wing where outside of Chelsea we don't really have many options, and this is the guy who appears to be the best of a bad bunch. We need Peruvian players because we've got 5 out of 5 foreign players, so we need him to be Peruvian to actually be able to play games for us. And this 19-year-old with 5-star potential looks okay. There's nothing special about him. Has played quite a lot of times for the Peruvian under-20 squad, but importantly this season, 19 games for Sport Boy and has got a 7.47 average rating. It's actually pretty good. Oh, and they're very happy to accept 60k up front and 60k after 50 league games, which hopefully he's not going to get for another couple seasons. And here he comes into the team, 1.4k per week on a contract, which is fairly okay for us, I suppose. Although immediately he's now at 4-star potentiality, not 5-star, and I'm already feeling like I've been hard done by here. Who then promptly got the flu and was unable to play for 2 weeks. But with the mid-season transfer window means the start of the second half of the season, which we got to winning ways with a 2-1 win over Ayacucho. Following that, a fairly rotated team to rest for the Copa Libertadores picked up a 2-2 draw with Nacional, Juan Beltran getting another goal to add to his tally this season. But these games set us up nicely for our Copa Libertadores second knockout round match against the team from Venezuela. I mean, we get £750,000 for just playing in this round of the tournament, but if we win it and get through to the next round, that's an extra £1 million. Like, this is some serious money for the club right now, and we really need to get off to winning ways as Carpio opens up with scoring inside of 90 seconds. Perfect. But given that we are at home first, we need to try and make every use of the home advantages. The ball is cleared long up towards Juan Beltran, who can't win the flick on, and we lose possession in midfield, and, well, here come Merida as they come through the middle, and it's a nice chip, but just over the bar. Oh no, here's another chance for them, and they're missing some key opportunities. I mean, just another goal to settle the nerves before half-time. That would be absolutely fantastic for us as Sandoval loses possession. And they've had 2 great chances already. Surely a third one's going to come their way, and surely the third time asking, they're going to take it. Or not. I mean, it's a cagey game so far, but we are on top of things. Corner ball, come on, near post, win it, Sanchez, back of the net, you love to see it. Come on, 20 minutes to go, but a third goal would be absolutely fantastic for us as Cabello gets challenged, but Sanchez picks it up at the back. Into Cabello, who's tracked back nicely, into Sanchez once again as Mariatti gets it back. We just play it along the back line, slowly through the midfield now. Gonzalez Vigil's through, and Gonzalez Vigil scores an absolutely insane goal. Okay, 3-0. It's a great result. And clearly these clean sheets in the Copa Libertadores are making clubs take note, as Juan Diego Castillo's got bids on the table from Junior FC and America de Cali, which of course we will be rejecting. Okay, and now for the second leg, we just need to, well, not lose. Come on, Vinicius Popo. We know you like to score goals, and We know you like the crossbar too, apparently. But we know Merida had some great chances in that first leg, and at home, surely they're going to have some sort of advantage here, and they're going to actually score some goals. I cannot see us keeping a clean sheet here today. 30 minutes in, we're doing quite well, but I just can't see it lasting at all. Unless, of course, Juan Beltran finds a great ball forward to Chelly, and Chelly finds a better ball forward to... No, this is not what we needed. Merida on the attack. They're through into the area, they get past the defenders, and it's an easy goal. Thing is though, we are on top of the match stats in this first half, so I'm feeling confident still. The closer we get to full time though, the more nervous I'm getting. Please save this. Oh, no. Oh, I don't think I can look. We're 3-1 up, we can afford to concede one more goal. 2 goals, no, but I mean... Oh, why would you do this to me, Football Manager? Why would you do this to me, please? I'm not about this. This is not what I've signed up for. 2 minutes of added time to go, and here come Merida on the attack, and Sandoval with a good clearance, but only as far as Merida players. I can see a pile driver coming in from the edge of the area here that's going to go in the back of the net comfortably. I can just see it happening. It's going to happen. There's no point not... It's going to happen. Watch this. Goal now. Okay, maybe not. Come on, 30 seconds to go. Another goal would be quite nice. Oh, Vinicius Popo's got like a magnet to the posts. But I think it's going to be okay, because the referee should be blowing his whistle any second now. Now. There we go. You love to see it. We've lost the game 1-0, but we're through. And a cool £750,000 for just playing in that round. We get £1 million for the next round. And we've been drawn against Uruguayan side Club Nacional. Gonna be a tough one. Games are coming thick and fast right now, and straight after that game we had a game in the league, this time against Cesar Vallejo, where we won 5-0 with Juan Grados, the new left winger, coming back from his flu and scoring the goal that we needed to win. 5-0. Following that clean sheet, Aaron Sanchez's agent has come to us saying he needs a new contract, even though he's on 1.4 grand a week right now. To be fair, I'm more than happy to do this, but I want him to be on a bit less than 2.4 grand a week. And in the end, I was only able to get him down to 2.2. Out of nowhere though, Vinicius Popo has signed a contract with Botafogo next season, which is rather frustrating. In my excitement of all of the Copa Libertadores, I completely missed that 2 clubs had put some contracts in for him. My bad. But after all of that, it brings us to today's feature game, the cup final against a familiar foe. So Cienciano beat us in the opening phase of the league season playoff. Today we've got a chance to get revenge in the cup final. Now we've had a great bit of form since that. Well, the point I was trying to make is that we've had a great bit of form since we last played Cienciano, obviously doing fantastic work in the Copa Libertadores, but they've sort of ripped up the script there a little bit. They seem to be turning into a bit of a bogey team for us right now, and they're on the attack once again. Now, luckily, our defence have caught up with the guy on leading the counter-attack, but they are still getting into the attacking area. The ball in the channel blocked by Torrejon, who gets it into Mariatti, who gets it into Rossell, back to Mariatti. Can we just get the ball cleared out from the back, please, as Sandoval down to Carpio, turns into Mariatti again. Hopefully we can just build out from the back slowly here, and then get ourselves forward and score a goal. I'd love to win the cup final, you know, a nice bit of silverware. It's always nice to win it, and it gets a nice bit of prize money as well if we do win it, I believe. So it would be great as Chelly finds a ball to Carpio, and Carpio can't score. I mean, to be fair, I think at the start of the season, if you told me we'd get through to the quarterfinals of the Copa Libertadores at the expense of the opening phase of the league season and the cup final, I'd have taken that. But now that we're here and it's against Cienciano again, I am desperate to win this. And now we've got a chance with Chelly's free kick into Sandoval over the bar. Quite a lot that's happened today. And once again, just like the playoffs, we're absolutely dominating this. They've had one shot on target and scored their goal. This is, it's so infuriating. They are our bogey team, I've decided. They are our bogey team. They're our biggest rivals right now, Cienciano. I mean, forget Sporting Cristal, forget Cusco. It's Cienciano that I absolutely hate right now. And our players, despite 18 shots, are just not doing anything. If they win this cup with one shot on target, I'll be so cross. We need to go a little bit more attacking, I reckon. But to do that, Chelly needs to play on the right-hand side as an inverted winger on attack, and Carpio needs to come on the left as an inverted winger on attack. We then bring Tuesta on in the midfield, and we then make our wing-backs our fullbacks, wing backs on attack. We also get a bit more attacking ourselves. We're going to shout and encourage. It's just trying to get everyone forward now to score some goals. This game's going by so quickly. There's been barely any highlights because of so few shots on target for us, but also Cienciano's one shot on target, which they're literally about to win the cup with. They're literally about to win the cup with it. Push forward. Push forwards, shoot on sight, really high tempo, more direct passing as well, just to really get it up there. Come on, please do something. Take us to penalties at least, as Juan Beltran finds a ball over to Vinicius Popo, not quite. The clearance only as far as Rosell though. We've got 2 minutes left in this game to do something. And the ball to Carpio's good. He gets it across to Vinicius Popo, who scores. Suspicion of offside in there. But apparently not. It is going to count. Oh, and we've done just about enough to draw level in this game. Right. I think it goes straight to... Well, I was going to say penalties, but there could be another highlight for us. Rosell, Popo, picks it up into Juan Beltran. Juan Beltran gets the goal! He might have just won us the cup in the 89th minute. The homegrown hero, the man who's going to become the main striker next season when Popo leaves to go to play in the top flight of Brazil. Even if we had spotted that he was running out of contract, my bad. He still would have joined a Brazilian club over us massively. Why would he stay here when he could go to Brazil? That's all I'm going to say on that matter, basically, rather than have you guys slate me in the comment section. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. As Cienciano are looking for their second shot on target. Does that count? I don't know. It's been blocked, though, as Carpio races forward. If we could grab a third goal here, as Popo's been put through. Collected by the keeper. Will the highlight continue? I feel like it's got to, because we've not really seen a clear-cut opportunity for either side. And Cienciano look to come forward. Men in the middle. Oh, it's a penalty. No, it's not. It's a... I wish it was a penalty. We had a chance of saving that. Oh. So in the end then, it is going to have to go down to penalties. Okay, well, up steps Chelly then for the first penalty. Go on, lad, bury it. Good. Exactly what we want to see. Now, Castillo, we need you to make a big save here, please. Cordoba scored a penalty against you in the playoff final. We need you to do something now. Or not. Vinicius Popo, this could be your last chance of some silverware at this club, potentially. So please make sure you score, and he has done. You love to see it. That's fantastic. Who is taking the penalty? Fuentes, who I believe used to play for us. If it's the same Fuentes that I'm thinking of. Please miss. And he hasn't. Of course, he's always going to score past his former club if it is the Fuentes that I'm thinking of. Rosell, though. Our left back, supposedly the third best taker in the team on the pitch right now, steps up and he puts it top corner. Beautiful penalty from him. Cienciano now with a chance to get one back at us though, as Mariana steps up, pauses and shoots and puts it past Castillo in the sticks. You hate to see it. Come on. Torrejon now with a chance, the holding midfielder for us. Come on, I believe in you. Will he pause? No, he goes straight into his run-up and scores. Puts it bottom right corner. Everyone's gone to the left so far, haven't they? Apart from him who's gone to the right. Put it in there. Here comes Cienciano. Come on, Castillo. I can feel the save coming. Save it. He has done. You love to see it. And now all of the pressure is on our fifth penalty taker, who is, of course, the homegrown hero, Juan Beltran. This is your time to shine, lad. You're the future of our strike force and our attack. And we need you to score this one. Come on, lads. Beautifully. Sends the keeper the wrong way. We've won the cup. And here they go. The boys are there collecting the trophy and their medals. Congratulations, lads. You love to see it. At least we've got one bit of silverware this season. The opening phase of a league season. Let's forget about that one. We're starting afresh now with this cup. And you love to see the boys lifting this one high above their heads. Beautiful stuff. And I thought we got a lot more money than this, but no, only £72,000. But it's £72,000 more than we'd have otherwise. And also, I've entered the Peruvian Hall of Fame. You love to see it, 9th on the Peruvian Hall of Fame. I'm honoured. So today we've got ourselves into the quarterfinals of the Copa Libertadores and we've won the cup. I'd say a pretty decent episode. Next time out though, we could make history if we win the quarterfinals. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.